あ、ズインクさんいらっしゃい。Thanks for coming. How are you doing? So, today I'm late because I was taking a bus. ということで、皆さんこんばんは。お愛想を提供するわけでのリチナゴススカサです。So, today we are going to solve episode 4 or maybe I can't. Anyway, today is a trial. 今日はね、裁判の日です。よろしくお願いします。被告人ではありません。I'm not a defendant. So please wait a minute because I think the art is going on right now. Yeah, we are very excited about this stream. Trial is always fun. I just beat Zelda 2 at last. Isn't that difficult? I thought it is very difficult. Congratulations. It's quite difficult, yes, especially by Zelda standards. So based on like it's on a Famicom, like NES, it's not that difficult than like other games on NES. Anyway, let's start. ということで始めていきましょう。So today I changed the subtitles to more recognizable and more for Japanese and more for English learners. And there are harder games on NES for sure, but it still belongs in the difficult category. Okay, so it is difficult. I actually don't want to play Zelda 2. Like it seems very difficult. Like, it looks very difficult. はい、エピソード4 Turnabout Goodbyes Day 3 Trial, let's go! So because it's day 3, it's the last one. Because I think the court law in this game supposed to be that, like, day 3 is over. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently, the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, please say something. Your opening statement. Very well. No opening statements, so you should be more faster than like object. Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a medical pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. So if I wait here 3 minutes, it won't. Order, order. Mr. Von Karmer, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Brr, must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. Caretaker? Old man? Is that mysterious bolt shop owner? Yeah, this man. Witness, state your profession. I'm the proprietor of the restaurant The Wet Noodle at Gold Lake. What is proprietor? Is that means like chef or something like that? And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. You still haven't heard who this old guy is. Yeah, I have to ask. Objection! Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. I think that can't be reasonable. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. Not right. No, right? The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure, Yep. What do you mean? My, memory? Your Honor. The witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. How do I say that? Not, なんだっけ? Not 認知症. That is 健忘症? 違うな. I think that's not right. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. Or maybe he traumatized something? I can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness. The night of the murder. So, other night of the murder, there was Lothar Hart and Edgeworth and who was that? Who was the victim? Robert Hammond and Larry Butts. Yeah, I know Larry Butts. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yup. The night of the 24th, just after midnight. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yup. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then the boat comes back to shore, and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. I think it was very weird because the first one was not after midnight. The first one was, I think it was, no? Just after midnight. I think Larry Bat said the different thing before. I wonder if I could live in the old guy's house. One room, a TV and a kotatsu. I think in the summer, it will be very difficult. Like, it's gonna be hard, very hard. Very hot. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict, now! How do Japanese keep cool in the summer? Japanese likes to use, how do I say the senpuki? A fan. Japanese likes to use fan, but nowadays it is too hot to like bear with the fan, so they use air conditioner. Yes. Mr. Light? もちろん What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. I hear air conditioning is not so common in Japan. I think it's very different, like from place to place, place by place, because people who live in like Hokkaido doesn't need air conditioning that much, but usually there is air conditioner like in a house in Japan. Reactions are hello, thanks for coming. How are you doing? So today, the day 3 code is now starting. Maybe more common in big cities. Yes. So I mean, inaka. So rural area, it's very not common. Not. Recently, it's becoming very common. Good. How are you? I'm doing fine. I'm just very sleepy. Very well. You may begin. What happened to him? What happened to Von Karma? What is going on? Yes. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Judge. So Judge doesn't care about Von Karma anymore. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Thank you, Judge. Judge is my second hero other than Gumshoe. Just after midnight, you say? Yup, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yup. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him, and he remembered. Isn't that right? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it very clearly. I did. Yup. You see? Continue. So, I was wondering... I think it's the English thing, so I understand that the night of the 24th means after midnight, like, it's already 25th, isn't it? But I think it's an English term, not that term, but I think it's in English it's correct. I think in Japan it's very weird. The night of the 24th doesn't mean. That's a good point. It can be confusing. Ah, okay. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. But that's not good enough for a court of law. But Parrot may be the evidence. Parrot can be evidence, so do not. You can use them later. Mr. Light, exactly. Was not good enough. Yona, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, cheesy boy. Polly can be anything she wants. But she's just a she's just a parrot. The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. And where did the burns seem to come from? From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yup. Good, continue. So, I don't think I have like anything I can present here, like this one. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there. Yup. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yup. At the time, that is. At the time? その時はだよね。When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. So you had 2 gunshots total. Yup. That's what Lotus said in her testimony yesterday. It's not contradiction. Just about by your window? Yup, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. So Edgeworth said this? I don't think Edgeworth says like this, but like speak like this. Are you sure? Uh-oh. That. That certain kiss. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by too. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy. So maybe, but that doesn't prove like Edgeworth killed him. So maybe it is very true. Like Edgeworth says that. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Von Karman. He lured me into cross-examining so he could me up for a fall. Hey Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I'd better act quick, or this trial is going to be over. Objection! Your Honor, it proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Light, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. So... But at that point, why did he, like, remain his, like, right hand fingerprints? ドキドキ文芸部、ドキドキリテラチャークラブ。Yeah, I have that one and I've never played it, so I can. Yeah, maybe it's a good idea. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was thinking that too, like, but I don't know how difficult like Doki Doki Literature Club was, so I have to like consider much more. But I think I will do. He could have wiped his hands. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. The judge is lost in thought. What should we do? Objection! I don't know what should I do, but I think I should object him as much as I can. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. You don't have to think too much for the game. All choices have no consequences, penalties like Phoenix Wright. So like there's no test to like understanding English. But I think it's gonna be fun. Yeah, if I play like I think I've never, because I've never played, I don't know the story is either. This witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie, the game is only 4 hours, so that's it's not gonna be like long stream. Like I think it's gonna be 3 streams or 4 streams, and it will end. Okay. Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. No, Judge. It's too fast. It's too fast to end today's stream. Please consider the stream quality. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. Bon Karma, I hate you, but not more than Lotte. Yeah, that's based. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, guilty! This is not good. This is very bad. But can you change that? Can I change from now? Judge, please. No, my beautiful Edgeworth. My good boy. The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh me! Wait! Who was that just now? Me! Who is this? Huh? What? Oh, Larry! Larry Bats! Oh my god! It's him! There. Anyone but him. Larry Bats. Oh my god. It's him. The orange boy. What are you doing here? Listen. You gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today, I remember it. Remember what? Where did he came from? Like, is he came from like viewers? The gunshot. I heard it too. Order. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. Technically, it's a public trial, so anyone can join. Ah, I see. So everyone sees like watching this trial. You have to get a reason to do that, even though like it's a public trial, but yes, he has a reason. So one moment, Mr. Von Kalmer. So you say you had a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Well, you can never do that in real life for sure. Anime coaches. Anime can do anything. Order. Well, this is the first time something that has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. That is given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Harari, he could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. 玉砕覚悟. Let's go. Let's go further. If there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right there. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Judge. I believe you. I believe you. I'll give you some shaver after this trial. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, It is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Old mate Uplate-san, thanks for coming. Learning English, your English is brilliant. Thank you so much. So I'm studying English with ASAT only recently. I'm trying to learn because my English is not still that good, so I want to improve. I think it's a first time chatter. Thank you so much. I give him a coupon for the burgers. It's important to give him instead of money something like. Mr. Von Karmer, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now! What? The court will adjourn for 5 minutes recess. Judges are usually very rich. That is very true. So, but coupons are always good thing because if you never went to that shop, it is some reason it makes a reason to go that store. After that, we will hear this new witness. The court is adjourned. Larry Bats, thank you, and judge. I think I can confirm. You are very modest. Your English is very good. I used to teach English in Japan. Wait a minute. I used to teach English in Japan, and I promise you that your English is very good. Thank you so much. That is very kind. Thank you for kind words. Dante さんいらっしゃい。Dante さんいらっしゃい。Thanks for coming. How are you doing? Greeting house. I'll be ranking here to wish you luck. Thank you so much. So, phew. Push-ups? まあ。It is recess. So, I have time to push-ups. Okay. So push-ups means 腕立て伏せ in Japan. 腕立て伏せ means you have to train your arm. Doing great. About to be playing a bit of gachas. Gacha ka. I like gacha. 腕立て伏せ 腕立て伏せ is very difficult to remember, so do not remember. It will not be used. Yes. So it is very important to me because I do not train. I'm usually not training for a while, so I have to get more healthy body. Do you have a habit of doing push-ups? Where did that came from? 腕立て伏せ? So let's go. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that. It was. I've seen worse. stay healthy even though sleeping. Maybe that push-ups help me to stay waking up. Yeah, right, it was. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry planned to say in there. Larry was at the lake at that night? Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Alright. And he found the balloon and the air tank that night? Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Edgeworth. Please say thank you to Larry Butts. Huh? You say something, right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? So... it means he was holding this pistol? But why? Oh. When he fell into the lake, at least Larry doesn't tell made-up stories in court. Oh, so he will say true. He won't say they're like fakes. I'll trust you, Larry Butts. But it's Larry Butts, so it can be anything. It can be anything. When he fell into the lake, I went into the daze. More like from what he remembers, but usually very funny. So he will like misremembering. I couldn't adjust what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. Why? Why did you do that? Edgeworth, are you stupid? Are you okay? Yeah, but it can't. Why? I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah. Everyone would be stupid when in shock. That is also true, but even if he's in shock, I don't think the gun is very like dangerous thing, so I don't want to hold it when it's lying. This might be our chance. Our chance? Bon Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses. Perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, Mr. Light. I don't understand either why in America you can bring a gun anywhere. I think in America it's very like important to like self-defense because even like unlike in Japan, like some places are not like having enough people to care like other people, so you have to self-defense yourself. Maybe. That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, It was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on rally now. Number 3. Let's go rally bats. Court is now back in session. Witness. Please testify to the court about everything that you saw. Maybe since America isn't as safe as in Japan or Korea. But I think in Japan, even in Japan, there is conversation about the gun needed or not. Like self-defense is, as in Japan, self-defending is more harder than like everywhere, like other countries. Because if you self-defend yourself and something happened and killed the killer, it will be punishment. On the night of the December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you are our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. There are still crimes in Japan, so self-defense is important no matter where you live, yes. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. The night of the murder. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see the boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. I think he... but... Is that... Is he... Did he do that? Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he is going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Let's go. I like how he has no highlight to his eyes. Like he's just brown. He has no light. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 o'clock when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on the coast at such a late hour? So he found the steel samurai. Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? He's probably supposed to look like a very normal character, but he is definitely not normal. I see. So he's like it looks like he's normal at first, but he's very weird. Like if you saw him clearly. What was the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Goldie. That's surprisingly close to the truth, in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So I quickly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. He doesn't pay for rental boat? Around what time was it that? Well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12 o'clock. Yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sandier. Sandier. Okay. People use watches these days, Larry. He doesn't have watch. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. So when was it? Where does the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the cake? Yeah, I looked. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Well. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was really foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. After I heard that thing, so I need to know when he went home. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick. It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more careful. I wish I could call my sister. So there was a contradiction already. That night I was out in the cold on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. Slipped the boat back in the rental shop dock. He went home to gossip to fiancé. Yeah, but I think his fiancé is not in Japan right now. Like he said, she's going out for work, so I don't think so. Just I was thinking about going home. I had this bang. So it's written back. I was thinking about going home. I had this bang. After I had that single gunshot, I went home. Isn't that like the two gunshots really that time between them? Two sounds like gunshot. After I heard that single gunshot, I went home. It is very difficult. Like it is not that difficult, but I think I have two ways to show something in my mind. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. A single one? I think it's single that contradicting. But it could be like if he went home like he went home that fast, it can be not contradiction. From I didn't I want to say, but Larry, why do you hear when did you hear gunshot? Like why didn't you look at that place, like the sound he heard? Don't overthink this, thank you. So two sounds. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only had one bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Rotherhart testified yesterday that she had 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots at that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention to at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please! Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. No. No. I don't think so. So you got to treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts. What? You only had 1 gunshot? Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Eh? Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. Even if you're wearing headphones, you can hear can't you hear gunshots? Like it is, I think it is very loud. What? Order! Stop that bowing. Mr. Butts, you are listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? Is that a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Continue! Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Well, nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know even he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony. Be sure to include details like your radio. Judge doesn't care about Von Karma. I think Judge hates Von Karma. Also. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. What Larry had. Yeah, we agree. We can agree. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it really booming loud, like. But I'm sure I had that gunshot. I remembered exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. What was that? You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? You should, like... I think Larry Butts shouldn't hear that loud because your ears will be broken. Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? I always liked his t-shirt. What is... I don't see his t-shirt. Isn't that... Is he weird? What he heard was probably nothing more than the drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? I mean, he shouts a lot. He probably is. Yeah. An answer. The guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. So, I want to know what Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio. See? I was listening to it very booming loud, like, but I'm sure I had the gunshot. I think I should press this. What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what radio DJ said to us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. No! It's important, like, maybe the DJ was saying some time. It's possible. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask? Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? So, this is very important. Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas!" I heard the gunshot. That means it was not the Christmas. So, which one? Wait a minute. Yeah, it's this one. This one again. Lotus deposition. Objection! Yes. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you are trying to scare me, you better not know I don't scare that easily. Easy. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas!" when he heard the gunshot. It was not still the Christmas. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. So there was 3 gunshots, maybe. And Lotta heard and the old man doesn't hear about it, or they are hiding it. That will seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the 2 testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the gunshots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order! Order! What does this mean? The 2 prior witnesses have heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Like, yeah, he's not believable, but you have to believe in court. Like, he's a witness, so just look at him. Suspicious. Don't judge by looks. What? His t-shirt. What is wearing? What is he wearing? Is this? What is this? The eye? The single eye creature. Two single eye creatures. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Bartz's claim he had the gunshot before midnight? Two robots. Ah. But why? That is right. That is not mistaken, Your Honor. He has a gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this false claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Is this because second lake photo? Because if second lake photo is at 11:50 p.m., the camera triggered by gunshots, so it can be. Yeah, I think it's this one, but it's only this one. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Rota Hart, with her automatic camera. This timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh, but there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. I'm doing well. I'm doing really well in this code. Like I didn't make mistakes. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry has a gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that in this case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshot after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were two sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. Thank you. What would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There is no proof that loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why? The witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any. So, it was gunshot because What? Because what? No, not this one. Two sound like gunshots are just after midnight. Murder weapon? Yes, brain. No. Overhead map. Where is the camera? Camera is this pan place, so is this one? Because yeah, no, I don't think so. Chose an empty lake. You can automatically but it is possible. It is very possible, like this one, because if Rally was returning the boat here, like you can sound loud enough to reach that camera, but I don't think that it's that difficult. Sometime on set to automatically take a picture when loud noise is detected. Is there any? Yeah, it is also relates to. Oh my god! Thanks for the raid. My body is ready. Thanks for the raid. So my name is Nagose Tsukasa, the Japanese Vtuber. But I'm trying to learn English from this game, Ace Attorney. So I can't talk English that well enough, but I'll try. Thank you, Fate. How are you guys doing? Like, how was your stream? Let me shout out. Wait a minute. How are you guys doing? My body is. Wait. Thank you so much. Hello. Yeah, welcome Raiders. Hello, I remember you from Ember's stream. エンバーさんのとこの人か。Thank you so much. アラベーストに意義あり。Yeah, we can say 意義あり。or objection. Welcome, thank you so much. So, I don't know what you're playing. Which game you are playing in stream? So, I'm very wondering right now is I don't know how to show the evidence. Like how what should I show here? So I'm playing episode 4 of Ace Attorney. The old man and the edge versus defendant in this case. Is this one? Remember what Lotus said? Lotus said what Lotus? I really don't like Lotus Heart, so I don't remember. I don't remember what she was saying. But stream was chill. I'm tried from playing Master Duel for 6 hours. So I'll rest for now. But I'll stay a bit for the Saturday. Thank you so much. Yeah, rest well. Master Duel か。Yeah, I love Yu-Gi-Oh so much. But I'm not like it has been a month. I'm not playing Master Duel because I want to play the next pack. I think the new archetype will appear in the next pack. Takes a can, okay. Three times? Yeah, it says 3 times. I think the archetype name was... What was that? No. Aero. No. Can't wait for next packs. Yeah, it's very exciting, but the archetype that comes to next like pack, it will be very difficult to like if the opponent has that archetype, I don't want to fight. This is my evidence. The murder weapon. Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Most of the witnesses who testified yesterday had 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. The third shot was a shot Larry had just before the midnight. Order! Order! So, the Japanese version, order is 静粛に like quietly. That will make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that last night on the lake. So, 静粛に 静粛に Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots, separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50 p.m., another at 15 minutes after midnight. A still country. エンバーさんいらっしゃい。サクサクカミング。Mr. Raid. Didn't you came from Raid? Tamidare-san, thanks for the past chat as well. Thank you so much. Why? I ask you, why? Uh-oh, I'd better think of something quick. Your stream is open today. Thanks to Raiders. Thank you so much. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Wait, Nick! What are you talking? Like, you should tell me what you are thinking. Please. I didn't notice about it. I came from late. I was lacking on in the chat. I see. Thank you so much. What's wrong, Nick? I have it. Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case has the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Yeah. Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn H vs guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick? Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Right. testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. Oh, what is going on? I should recognize that, like, he noticed. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? So, you finally realize the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. The reason I don't like Von Karma is not because he's stupid. Like, he's just uncomfortable to like object everything. So object everything I said. But he's also stupid. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Like, what is Von Karma saying? Listen, Rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the fact. You should take a deep breath! At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on the boat. The reason I don't like Von Karma is because he's this grumpy old man. Grumpy. But I don't think he's that old. He's just 40 years old or something. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. I'm not talking about suicide though. There. The guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit, it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. Is 40 years after retirement, maybe? No. Wasn't Karma the guy who complained that Edgeworth was banging the table? No, it was who? It was Miss Basquez. It was Miss Basquez. Yeah, Von Karma gives me the creeps. He's way too serious about finding guilt. Maybe, but he doesn't want to find guilt. He wants to find guilt, but he doesn't want to find truth. We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 15 minutes. But Larry had a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. Have you played this? Karma just wants to win. Simple as that. Yeah, because he's never lost. Von Karma's whole thing is to get a guilty verdict. He's a real gamer. Maybe gamers should be like on Discord, like a attorney. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. The same as Miles Edgeworth before he met his boyfriend. Yeah. So Von Karma doesn't want to like make any mistakes, like many loses in his history. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. The murderer and Hammond. Edgeworth and murderer. Edgeworth and Hammond. Edgeworth and the murderer? The Apollo Just trilogy is so good in story. I think I will play that too later. Later, like I think it is 6 months later also, but who the two men? Is this support? But Madara and but it was on the board. It was on the board, so it was should be here. It was and the Madara. What? Who the two men on the boat are? Should I? Am I forgetting some? And is the victim's body. Yeah, it was should be here at least. At least it was should be here. So 2 in 3. And no, 1 in 2 chances that I make mistakes. But it was really here, really there. Madara, but it is. Yeah, it is possible that Madara and the Hammond. But where is the Edgeworth? Edgeworth is on the boat too? Like 2 men are the Madara and Hammond, and Edgeworth is all like lying lying here, like sleeping sleeping on the boat. Half of them are asleep, maybe. So, if that's true, but if I say the Madara and Hammond here, like Edgeworth is the guilty verdict, isn't it? Like, it shows the Madara is like Edgeworth right now. So, it makes sense I say here, like I say this here. I don't think Edgeworth and Hammond should be like. Thank you so much. So I should think more carefully. I think it is Edgeworth and the Madara. It could be. The 2 men on the boat are Edgeworth and Madara because Edgeworth was shorted? No, I don't think she's short. It was short. I want to remember that someone said like Hammond fell into the pond, lake. It was. But if Madara missed? It is possible. Of course, it was and Madara. I think was correct, but I don't deserve it at all. After the Madara killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. That was very lucky. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ridiculous! Mr. Wright. Here's the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right, it's... I don't know because it is Caretaker, the old man. I still don't know his name. Tsundere was not telling us anything. So I think Miles Edgeworth should be like think about like mentioning why he was there. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Again, you waste my time. あしらぶどうさんいらっしゃい。こんにちは。日本語6つ、英語6つではなく、日本語6つなんだ。Japanese is difficult sometimes. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? 日本語が異様すぎて英語を理解しようにもうまくできない。そうだ、日本語がその母国語だから難しいって話か。Yeah, that is also true. それは確かに正しいかも。だからね、文法違うからね。There weren't any boats on the lake then. I'll he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone. May I just suggest the real scene of this crime was not on the boat. What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Show the judge where this... Is this one caretaker's house? Or this one the boat? Wait a minute. So this is Lothar Hart's the camera and Ban. And this is Larry Batz's shop. So I can only show here. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way, he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony if you will. Japanese is hard. I still cannot read kanji. Me too. Kanji is... I hate kanji so much. That night, he was run out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head from home, he hears a gunshot. So there was a reason why he hears gunshots, but why didn't he check that gunshot if that's so that near? Let's thank you. If he has a gunshot that close, he should do something, like call the police or something. Larry, why? He had a gunshot, Yona. Even though he was wearing headphones at the time. He was wearing. Okay. In other words, the gunshot was very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned the boat? The boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gold Lake? Please tell the code from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. The thing I hate about kanji is I don't know which reading to use every time. So yeah, kanjis have different meanings. Like one kanji shows like 4 different meanings. 英語かわいい。英語かわいい is 何？What do you mean? English is cute. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hartman to his shop. I like Robert Hammond's face. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry had heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Rachwas and went out into the middle of the lake. 英語の発音まあまあ多少はね、日本風というか、まあ、日本語ベースだからね。Then who fired the pistol on the board, Mr. Right? Like the 本漢字 it's either 本漢字 it's either book or origin. Yes, that is true. But 本 also means like real, like 本体とか。So it has maybe 3 meanings. You fired the pistol on the board, Mr. Right. I think it was caretaker because my Rachwas is not right-handed. Right-handed. So yeah. So だね。Kami also has a lot of meanings. Gold, the paper kami. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Rachwas on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Right. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Just why the murderer had to fire twice. I think it is the reason to create. I think it is because create a witness is very important to him. It is a trick, so I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot will look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Larry help, yeah. Larry is this episode, like, in this episode, Larry is the hero, like, Gumshoe doesn't do anything. Next. Gumshoe just... So. The murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then... the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I taught myself Kana by brute force. It's clearly not efficient because I was struggling with hiragana. I will study seriously soon. It's also important to like keep training, like keep studying. So don't force yourself like more and more. どれくらい勉強してる？わかんない。わからないというか、it is 義務教育。Yeah, good luck. I see. There's someone looking from the edge of the lake. It appears that one of the men on the boat has shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. And then, he put Mr. Harmon's wet coat back on the body. And threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. What are you trying to say? ああ、おやすみ。まあ、いいか。I still struggle a lot with katakana. It's also a little bit uncommon, so I can't practice too often. Is katakana difficult because the shape of themselves, like the shape of themselves is very not recognizable? Like it doesn't make differences. Like hiragana. These are the events that transpired that night on the Goat Lake. I leave. Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. What I wanted to say is I'm getting really tired to I don't want to say like it's not a bad thing, but I'm not gonna say bad things, but I'm really tired of carrying like underaged child. No, not underaged, but I'm that Japanese is not I wanted to see. Because I don't know why he hates me or he don't like me. He's very rude. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I'd like to ask the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Maybe Shirobudo-san. The one who uses like hiragana to me, because hiragana means like he's wanting to say I'm using like a child English, like I'm look at a child, so that is what he meant. You heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly, so actually. For me, some characters are too similar to each other. Ta and Ku look similar to each other, for example, and I struggled remembering which is which. So, Japanese also like can't write so and So Japanese can't make differences between them also. So yeah, it is possible. Understandable. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he has something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I think I should say it in Japanese also because he's Japanese. もしね、この配信をまだ見てるのであれば、態度を改めないとバンします。G and 2 is hard. Yeah, that is also true. I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Yona, sir. Belief, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness had disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. Where is the old man? Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. Yeah, Von Karma should be accused. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identify has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. Okay, I passed. Well, can't really expect someone to be non-expand immediately when they are still running, yeah. But it doesn't like... It's not the only reason I want to ban him. It's the entire thing. Like when... Until now. Yay, Nick, you did it. Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Rally? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Rally really helped us out. Yeah, we have to say thank you to Rally Butts. Sure, once I shifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on a trial instead of our clients. Reverse, yay! Hey, Echwas. Mr. Echwas? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax. I think Echwas is thinking different thing, like different case. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. Maybe he's thinking DL6. And I don't know whether or not to tell you. Echwas? No. There's so little time left. I want to tell you, to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. Please say, I think... You're gonna... disappear? Like you... If you're not saying something If you are not telling me something here, it seems like you're gonna disappear. Very bad. Just is confessing to Phoenix. Yes. What is this all about? It was. It's a nightmare I've had. Memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. It just killed someone? To be continued. Okay. We did it. So, I'll end today's stream here because I think it's gonna be long if I continue. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching this whole time. Thank you so much. And thanks for the raid as well, Reggie. I think I should call you Reggie or Reggie. Should I call you Reggie? Which way do you prefer? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So what I'm going to now is should I raid 2? She's playing she's learning Japanese and she's playing I think it's Apex. It's Apex. With Japanese? Maybe. It's like the Pokemon Reggie. Reggieね. Okay. Thank you. Pokemon fan. So I'll rate to 2. She's learning Japanese with playing Apex. So if you have a time, please support her. Wait a minute. I can't find. I can't find? I can't raid? Maybe I can't raid. Is her stream is over already? No, I don't think so. It's because they're trying to collaborate. Okay. Okay, so my stream will be end now. Thank you so much for coming and watching. The next stream I will do is, I think it's gonna be Esatoni, and it is tomorrow or a Monday. Tomorrow or Monday. Okay?ということで、皆さん来ていただきありがとうございました。Thank you so much。次の配信は、多分土曜日か月曜日になります。よろしくお願いします。I can rate. Okay. I can't find the rate button. I couldn't find it. So let's rate Tsubi. She's playing. She's learning Japanese, so you can use Japanese in her stream. It's allowed. Thank you so much, and have a nice day. And hope you'll have. Hope I see you again the next stream. Thank you so much. Goodbye. というわけでお疲れ様でした。おすなごバイバイ。バイバイ。